Hi. Don't I say that? Oh yeah, dude. My sound might be off on your sound.
Why is that?
You know how Junior turned me up, or had you turn me up to
Mm-hmm.
check the sounds? I'm like a little bit above you.
All right, I'll turn you down a little bit.
Like I could barely hear, not barely. I could hear you, but I was above you. I was talking loudly above you.
Oh, you normally do try to talk loudly above me. So at least it's realistic.
What do you? We went down for no reason.
I do it every now and then. I just like to play on the elevator. So, yeah, about our power.
We're a bit low.
Mm-hmm.
What about the reactor?
We even had the reactors running and depleted all the uranium out. I got on, we just had the thoriums going. That's why we're hitting an average input of 24 every now and then. It's because the reactors are going.
Awesome. That's going too. I've seen that hit 4 something.
I hate that sound.
That
was
me.
nothing blowing up. It was lightning.
We're just gonna stare at this.
No.
Alright, so.
Alright, so we need to try to figure this out. I gotta explain it to myself, dude. Number one on the list today, after we get this done, get one set of these turned over to ethanol. One of them is never running because it's always empty and the ethanol tank is filling up. This one here needs to be changed over to ethanol. Okay. You can do that either while I'm trying to wire this or after. It's up to you.
Seems like methanol is empty right now too.
Methanol is, but it keeps running through. So if we put one on ethanol and one on methanol, we should be good.
Oh, it is reaching the very end.
All right, so we've got 2 turbines, both at 24,000. They're tungsten steel, so they're going to give us 140 fuel efficiency. And we are going to kick these bitches on today. But we got to figure out this power, and it worries the shit out of me. We have a 4X platinum cable here.
Which is 8.
Which is 8X, right?
Yeah, that's 8 amps.
That is 8 amps of IV coming in. We have currently 2 things running at 440, but they're coming out of a box that has 4 amps of EV. Okay, so we have one box right here with 3. Oh, it's only 3. So we have 3 amps of EV here. And we're going to have 8 amps of EV on there.
Why did you only do 3?
I don't know. There was supposed to be a 4th one in there, and I think we just never got it put in there.
Do we want a 4th?
We never use it, so it doesn't really matter.
It never fills up down there.
No, we don't allow it to. So we could even take one of them out and just do 2 amps. But we've got 8 amps here. We have 8 amps there. Because this is not going to run at quite EV, I don't think it's going to run quite at EV, is it? 2400 divided by 20, or 24,000. 1, 2, 3. Divide that by 20, and that is 1200, and then divide that by 2 is 600. So we're only putting out 600 per.
Which is 1200 total.
Mm-hmm.
And then plus the reactor would be another. I don't know what the reactor value is.
It's nowhere near. It's nowhere near an IV amp.
Yeah.
So we should be good just wiring this straight up.
Oh, we can't see what goes through the max voltage last second, 2031.
Well, do you have any platinum cables on you?
There's 26 upstairs.
All right, well, I'm going to take out this transformer because that transformer is limiting us to only 1 amp in.
But you did that on purpose. Where are you going? Here. 25.
I know I did it on purpose, but I'm taking it out on purpose and hope like hell everything doesn't blow up.
I'm not helping you because I'm still not quite with the logic.
Well, from the way I understand things, which, again, this is me we're talking about here, so it's not like I've sat down and tested everything.
This is going to be our biggest boom if it does.
Oh, if this motherfucker goes, it's going to be bad.
And it hasn't went, so.
If this bitch goes off, it's going to be like a fucking nuke.
Good thing we're recording.
That's why we're streaming this, even though we're not going to be here very long today. That's why we're streaming it, because if I blow it up, I want people to see it and be able to go, well, there's your problem, dumbass.
Wait, what? Max voltage.
Mm-hmm.
It was, okay. It was going down every time I went one wire over.
All right.
Why'd you?
What?
I thought you wanted a transformer for that.
I was thinking about it, but I really don't, because if I do, we're going to be limiting it to only 1 amp of IV able to come out of it.
You mean EV?
No, 1 amp of IV. 4 amps of EV going in, 1 amp of IV coming out.
Yeah. Yeah. Which we have 8 amps IV in this wire.
Yes, we can hold up to 8 amps of IV in that wire, so nothing should go boom. This should work perfectly.
You said you don't know how amps will work.
No, I have no idea. We're going to hit the switch and we're going to watch it blow the fuck up, Andy. Stop worrying.
There's 8 and 8, that's 16, and then there's 3, that's 19.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. And I only got all the HV power.
But it's 19 amps of EV, not of IV.
Yeah.
We're only worried about IV, not EV. This is IV cables.
Should we cover this in black granite?
Nah, fuck it.
Should we cover the top of well,
the main thing we need to worry about right now is that this bitch is going to get enough water. If anything blows up, it's going to be this boiler because it doesn't get enough water.
Oh, we need bigger input hatches then. Or faster input.
They say you should cover the thing up with bricks to make sure. I say fuck it.
Wait, you're not the one that created the brick law?
Yes, I'm the one that created the brick law. If it can blow up, you cover it in bricks.
And we're still not doing it. This boiler, this orange one should have been covered a long time ago. And been running. I had this pipe covered, and for some reason, y'all.
Yeah, it just got annoying. You just take your butt back there and watch this hatch right here. And if that fucker ever gets empty, or even half empty, you tell me.
The first one. Which one should I be watching?
I don't really know. I'm hoping that one over there, but I have no idea.
Okay. You sure you did it right?
I have no idea. You keep thinking I know what I'm doing.
You do know what you're doing. You
have no idea.
All the time.
All right. Here goes nothing.
Boom. Okay, it's ran to 990, 15,990, and then going back up.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the other one?
Other one staying at 16,000.
Okay, we'll keep an eye on it. Why do we not have anything coming in down here yet?
This one seems like it's having trouble. Because 15.9, it's getting down to 960.
I want to know if it ticks down to 15 even or 14.99.
Nope. 15.9 is not moving. Just the...
Did we forget to turn these on?
Nah, yeah, he never slapped them, I don't think.
There we go. Nothing's blown up yet.
Okay, so steam should be coming out, right?
Oh, yeah, they're turning, dude. We're making the power right now.
Dang it, I can't look at the... There it goes. 1473, 1483, 1500. We're not putting out enough.
We're not putting out enough water?
Enough steam.
What do you mean?
The amount is going higher. That's sitting in the hatch. Even, well, it says liquid amount is 0, and then the square thing says it's bigger.
Yeah, but both are turning, so I'm not worried about it.
1900, 2000 almost. 2000. Amount, 2,000 liters.
Oh, yeah, that water looks good. Now, what you might want to do is we have a tank.
That 8 is moving now, 15.8. It wasn't doing that earlier. 15.8, 15.9. It wasn't bouncing back and forth earlier.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't hit 1500, I'm not too worried.
I'm worried because over time it's going to start doing that. The other one's staying, though.
Yeah, we have a whole nother one for backup. Well, if you're too worried about it, we need to make a tank outside to store water above this as a buffer.
Yeah. Oh, where am I going? Alright, so how much power are we getting in? 4069. 4070. 4272.
Much better. Now we're back up to where we're making more power than we're using.
Alright. So let me go look. What do I look at? The face? I think it's the... Oh, no. That thing.
I always look at the ass, but...
Yeah.
Oh.
Looking at the ass. Average input, 819. Output, 825. 819, 825. So we're getting 800 from the turbine. 819 from each one.
Right here is a fluid detector. If you're really worried about it, we can put this on there.
To turn it off whenever it gets low.
And if it gets below half, it'll turn it off.
It's already set to half?
No, I have to redstone it to be half.
I hate redstone.
Then you gotta trust my redstoning abilities.
Yeah. Net.
Yeah, you need to get net here to do that. But basically what it would be is we would just have... let's see. Instead of having that lever where it's at, we would run this over like so. And right there is halfway.
Yep.
So we would just turn this like so, and we would have a inverted torch here. And at any time that got too low and this one turned off, it would turn on the torch and then turn off the boiler. And then the lever that we use would be on this line or on the block, basically.
Why is it clicking?
Not got enough fuel.
Well,
Our fuel import isn't quick enough. It's probably not able to burn through those quick enough.
It's burning through the smalls. That's what it's doing.
Well, look how quick it goes through that shit. Why is it doing that?
I don't know. Here, you want me to take these out? Take the coke out and the charcoal out?
Hold on.
Oh, your thing might have done it. Yeah,
somehow redstone was getting to it, turning the redstone on and off.
It was burning right through it, though.
No, it was voiding each one.
Oh, fudge, you just wasted a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Oh, it's looking good, though. Silver can't go right there. Can one go above? I don't have blocks on me.
Honestly, I want to see if I can get Ned on here tonight and have him wire up all of our things.
And have him blow it up without us?
Well, if I get him to come on here, I'll be on here with him, and because I want to do this one as running all the fucking time. I want this one to run most of the time. And then the reactors are emergency, which those are already wired. And then this needs to have a 2-point thing on it if there's enough stuff to run it and if we need the power. Alright, so you need to get that ethanol ran.
Right now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I'll keep an eye on this. You repipe your ethanol.
Isn't that already piped?
It's piped with the methanol.
Okay.
You need to run a whole nother pipe just for the ethanol.
So where's the extra... Oh, wait. Right there. So take the shutter off and stuff? We don't need that pipe anymore?
What are you talking about?
Do you want it connected to the switch? The jumping back and forth?
No, we don't need that switch on down there anymore. And it's keeping the pipes full. I just went up and checked the
where's my wrench?
Pipes and they're kept full. But yeah, this that we were using to switch from ethanol to methanol, yeah, just take them off. And did you disconnect the ethanol pipe?
No. Oh, wait, that pipe down there?
Yeah.
Right there? No. I was just going to go backwards and go this way. And these are big pipes. I didn't realize these were big pipes.
Well, you need to shut it off. I'm going to pull the thing off of there.
Oh, that's good.
So you're gonna have you're gonna have a U-turn in it.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I didn't want to break the pipe and waste. And now I got another pipe in my way.
Oh, and by the way, we have gotten 7 osmium. Working on number 8 right now. What about GT5 native logic gates? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Gate in here?
I don't think GT5 has gates.
Gates.
Project Red gates. There aren't any Greg Tech ones in here.
Yeah, Project Red is not bad. As far as I know. I haven't touched hardly any of
Oh,
those.
what if you made them? I'd be all for it, especially if you made the one that we use for the boiler. These need to fucking work properly. Damn it. Sorry, guys. You're going to hear me do this all the time.
Yeah, we weren't supposed to stream today. I made
because we want... What I want, E, is to be able to have... Where the hell did that lever go? Give me the lever, fucker. It had to go in your inventory.
Nope. I got 2 shutters on me and that's it.
Where the fuck is it?
I don't know. There's several in the box by the alley smelter. There's like 2 in there.
There's Electrum in there.
There's levers in there.
You're on crack. That's down here. Okay. So this here, you give it redstone, it's supposed to put redstone out on the other side. But I think I got it on the wrong one. I think it's this one. And the way that Greg did them, one doesn't make sense. Because they say input and output. And it's not input and output. It's into block or outside block. But we tried using it on here and it doesn't work.
Does it matter going between large pipes and small pipes? Oh, small
No.
and tiny.
No, it's fine.
Just seems like a hassle, I guess.
It's annoying, but it's not a problem.
Ow!
Because as it is right now, this is the only way you can turn this off, is with this. Because these blocks are dummy blocks. They can't even let redstone through. If the casing would let the redstone through, then it wouldn't be an issue. We could just put a controller switch right on the side of the casing and put redstone right through it. But these things, what I was wanting was to where I put one of these on the block and a controller switch on the block. And then if the redstone gets a switch to this one, out here in the world, it would wirelessly turn this one on and off, but it doesn't do it. Or instead of like a redstone thing like that, just have a redstone a wireless machine switch. That would be a perfect fix for this. If we just had one of these that was a wireless one, that instead of having it have to have the lever right on it, it would pick up a redstone signal from a corresponding one. So it would be like a mixture of this and these. So if you take like one of these in an assembler with one of these, you would make a wireless machine controller switch that would be controlled by that. That would be perfect. Because then it would shut it off. We could shut it off with redstone wirelessly.
Okay, that's going up, not down. Why aren't you going down?
Probably because you haven't plunged all the machines and pipes.
Yeah, that could be it. I haven't checked that yet. I'm just wondering.
Yeah, there's nothing coming in up here. One of them says it has one. Yeah, that one says it has one.
Oh, you have a plunger.
I thought I was supposed to be watching the boiler, not plunging your pipes.
Oh, where you? You're over there talking. You're not even doing the boiler.
I was doing the boiler.
I can plunge pipes. I got one right here. Fine.
You know how many times I plunged these fucking pipes? Clear out your own asshole.
You tell them, Bear. I mean, me, Bear.
I'm getting tired of cleaning the fucking pipes.
Can you help me with mine?
No.
You sure?
Positive.
Yeah, just stay positive. I can't plunger that pipe, really.
You should be able to plunge them all. I've done it.
What am I looking at? That one. Okay, that
You got one of them working.
Woohoo! Come on. Freaking thing.
By the way, I still love the whole nuggets are evil fucking bullshit Mitchell was going through. that was quite weird.
Why are you not working?
Damn it.
Okay, we got one. Don't have two.
Oh yeah, this bitch is running great, man.
Now it's turning into fire. Why is methanol in here? Go away. Methanol bad.
Now wait a minute. Where do you guys think you need ink for circuits? Oh, they're talking about that's not for circuits, that's for wires. The only place I know of you need ink is for the frickin' wool coated wires, which is retarded. You got 3 of them going now, sort of.
Now?
Well, this one had a fire burning in it, but it's off again.
And then this one has methanol for some reason.
Okay, you got 3 on now. This one still has methanol. There you go.
Okay.
Now we're burning.
I'm freaking Mario.
About time you got your pipes cleaned up. And yes, that whole fish oil thing for oil, fuck that shit. We ain't even using it. We've got it set up back here, and our ethanol goes straight in to be burnt. We don't even use this fucking thing. Because even though we've got fish traps to catch fish, we can't keep enough fish to make that shit. It's fucking retarded. You would have to have a whole damn farm just making you seeds for seed oil, or a huge ass freaking fish farm to be able to make enough fish to do that. There's not enough fish in the world to make that stupid CBD oil shit. It's fucking stupid.
Okay.
I've told them it's fucking stupid. I told them it was fucking stupid that they fucked with it in the first damn place. There's nothing wrong with the way Greg's freaking nitro diesel worked. This is all we've made. 400 and 500. 400,000 and 500. And it'll probably sit there forever. We'll never even care about using this shit. It's fucking stupid. Honestly, to me, if you wanted to add something that would add a little bit of grind in, that would help with power, I would add in Super Coater's gasoline, because you would have to change, because we don't have toluene and naphtha and acetic acid or methanol. You'd have to change these a bit or add some fluids. But like, take our regular diesel shit and add, some additives to it to get gasoline. And then he has high octane gas as well. And so if you wanted to do something, along those lines, I'd be fine with it. As long as it's not the only way of doing it. Leave the nitro diesel alone. I'm an old man. I like my easy to make nitro diesel, which again, in 509, we don't even fucking use, because all of our power comes from a tree farm.
You said hydrogen is going to the gas turbine? The 4 gas turbines?
Mm-hmm.
I can get that then, too.
Yeah, I know we have very little room for new materials. Even fluids? I thought fluids was in a separate thing from like items. But all of our stuff comes from our tree farm. Our tree farm makes our methanol, our ethanol, our charcoal. Our whole base is run off of freaking tree farms. It's ridiculous how overpowered they made tree farms. I have no reason to have oil. We've got a bunch of it. Don't even care to run this shit. Because we just have this, these little golems out here eating up these 4 trees.
What's empty in our hydrogen gas? Our overflow is going empty.
I have no idea. And that runs our pyroluce that gives us our charcoal, which our charcoal is always full, and makes our stuff there, which I'm amazed we're still full on charcoal. Makes our charcoal byproduct. Our charcoal byproduct makes all our plastic for us. And then this one over here runs all our biochaff, which is made out of the saplings out of that tree farm. And that makes our fermented biomass. And that goes downstairs and makes all of our plastic, our toluene, and all that shit.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Our overflow is going to the advanced centrifuge to make deuterium.
Oh, yeah, they fixed theirs. We're still trying to figure out why you ain't fixed yours yet. What's your problem?
The hydrogen is already being, we're already draining to excess.
Oh, yeah, we're turning it into deuterium, aren't we?
Yep.
Yeah, so don't even worry about it.
Okay. Yeah, the excess is about empty. It's at 65,000.
Yeah, because this thing runs nonstop.
Should have enough deuterium now. No, you get very little.
Yeah, you get very little. Oh, holy shit. We got over half a tank. We got over 1 million deuterium already.
1, 2, 3, 4, 225.
Now we got to get tritium.
Oh, let's do it. DEUT.
Which means we got to run deuterium through a centrifuge.
Yep.
And we get 1/4 of it as tritium.
Yep. I have 3 tanks made for it. but they're all the way over there.
Well, what we probably need to do is make a second deuterium tank, have this one overflow to the other one, and have the other one turn into tritium. That way we always keep 1 million deuterium before we start making our tritium.
You mean 2 million?
Thought it was 1 million.
It's already at 1 million.
Oh yeah, it's a 2 million tank, but it's at 1 million.
2.3 million.
Yeah, fuck off.
You're like, it's half full. We're at 1 million. Okay, we're gonna overflow it at 1 million.
Alright, fuck off.
Half. Oh.
Fuck off, nobody likes you.
Okay, where's the extra tank then? Hey, you need CO2? I can't even see the CO2 in here.
We don't even give a shit about that CO2. Why is this not running? Oh, we're out of chlorine. I'm gonna have to run some more,
anything to do with chlorine?
Sodalite is where I've been getting it. You know, we still need to get that fluorine tank set up.
Yeah, I would have one set up for it.
Yeah, well, we actually got to get the electrolyzer set up to it.
I have a pipe hooked to it for some reason. Let's see. Yeah, right here. I already have one going to it. It's next to your copyright setup on the pipe floor.
Well, we have to get the actual. We have to get an electrolyzer made.
You on the pipe floor?
No.
Where are you going?
I'm walking over here for a minute. We also need to get a thing to empty water cells out so we can run this bentonite too.
Yeah. How full is that bentonite?
1,000.
Only 1,000.
We also need a
1 million.
1,000 dust.
Oh, that bentonite. I was thinking benzene. Wait,
Speaking of, that might be getting full. We might need to start.
I think it's full. It's done. Quantum tank 1. Yeah, it's full.
So we should be burning off the excess.
1 more and 602,000.
So we're just voiding that shit right now.
Yep.
So you need
hydrogen.
Yeah, but it's still shit we can burn for more power.
I know. I'm just being dumb. Molten poly, whatever crap. That's good for epoxy also. Why do I run through that again? Cell usage.
So one thing I don't like about those quantum tanks is you can't tell how much is in them.
Yeah, you can't tell how full it gets. I didn't know that was the end of it. 288,000 you can get from it. So that's being pumped over here. So you said the overflow?
Yeah, we need to just take a pipe off of here or off of here.
Yeah.
And send it to a combustion generator or a gas turbine, whichever one runs it.
Whichever one. It said gas turbine, I believe. Yeah, gas turbine.
So we need a gas. Don't we have 4 of them down there? Just pipe it into it. Or yeah, up here. So just run a pipe off of that up to those ones we were going to put hydrogen into.
Okay.
And then any excess can just go in here and get burned off.
Yep, it's just a straight up run.
What about the other stuff that makes the benzene, that we use with benzene?
That is the epoxy stuff and the foil for the white.
No, I thought we needed the other stuff. I can't remember what it's called. Propene.
Yeah, we need propane. That needs to go with the benzene.
Yeah, that's what I just asked, jackass.
Propane, benzene, and chlorine all make that stuff.
Okay, the question is, where is the propane stored?
Where is it stored? I don't know where you put it.
Oh, it's got to be stored somewhere down here. This mess of fucking tanks.
I think it's in a tank somewhere.
I think it's in a tank somewhere.
I was gonna label this, but I never got to it.
Well, you need to figure out where it is so we can figure it out.
There's light fuel. Let's see. Oh wait. Okay. How do we get benzene?
It comes out of our.
9-0 pipe.
It should be, yeah.
So we just follow this down then. Are we gonna use the acetic acid at all?
No, never. Nobody gives a shit about that crap. We are using it, believe it or not.
Ethanol. Ethylene. Ammonia. CO2. Methane. And methanol. Where the heck is it? Hang on.
Yeah, we've got benzene is not voiding yet. It's got 140 left, 1,400 left before it starts voiding.
Great.
So,
we're getting that from naphtha.
Wait a minute. Why is this wood vinegar full?
Oh, we're getting propane from ethylene. Never mind.
Why is our wood vinegar not running?
Don't know.
Who forgot to turn that back on? Andy.
Why are you talking to me? I don't play with these machines.
I'm blaming you, fucker. The wood vinegar hasn't been running this whole time.
I don't slap machines. You said don't use the hammers. I'm not using the hammer.
I'm blaming you, fucker.
Special circumstances.
I'm blaming you, fucker.
Like turn the clean room on.
Alright, so the wood vinegar's now going. But propane, we need to get the stuff out of there.
From ethylene. We actually break it down up here.
Oh, okay.
In a chemical reactor.
Okay.
If I remember correctly.
Because of the way we set this up, I don't even know what comes out of the wood vinegar.
Yeah, we have an advanced chemical reactor, ethylene being turned into propane, and then propane being added to chlorine and benzene to make molten epoxy, which is getting fibered, and molten epoxy plates.
That's more methanol and ethanol we could have had, but you've been sitting here letting void because you didn't have the distillation tower on. You bastard. Because I can. It's easier to blame you than take the blame myself, ain't it?
Bear, you're not talking to me ever again.
Hmm.
I'm not hearing you.
Mm-hmm.
You're not talking to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hungry.
Funny thing is, the freaking wood gas one, we're only keeping and caring about the ethylene, the hydrogen, and the methane. We got CO2 and carbon monoxide we just don't give a shit about. That shit just gets voided.
Yeah.
So, we got that to deal with. You need to deal with piping your benzene up there.
Oh, yeah, that thing. That's what I was working on. You made me forget what the heck I was doing.
I'm good at that.
I just need more pipes. And then straight up and to the side. Hey, more pipes. Down 2 more levels.
It's nice seeing that power go back up now.
I know, right?
Good old 09 GT5 where you need 20 distillation towers. It actually could be worse. We could have more than that, but we don't need oil, so we ain't processing the rest. I do believe we had plans at one point that we were adding another distillation tower because we have this steam cracked heavy fuel that needs to get broke down in a distillation tower. And if we really cared about it, we also could make another cracking unit to break down naphtha because we don't need it either. But we just don't care, which sucks that we don't care. It sucks that we can pull so much out of that tree farm that oil doesn't matter.
Ow, my ass. Did it hurt? No.
I like having a tree farm to get power, but I normally like to use oil. In GT5 Bears Den Edition, we'll be using oil. Even though we have a tree farm, we're still going to use oil.
Okay, it's running.
You got it done already?
I just had to make a straight line upwards.
Okay.
And to the side, and to the left, and then right, and up, and over.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many pipes down here. Where are you, Bear? I can't see you through the pipeline.
I don't doubt it. Alright, so now we got benzene coming in, so that's even more power. Beautiful.
More.
Yeah, and then eventually we need to start getting it sent over to the fusion reactor.
The benzene?
No, the extra power.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of turning everything off when we're full on power for the main factory, we'll just have it go over to the buffer for the fusion reactor.
A power cable with a switch on it, can't we?
Yes, we can.
You can switch a power cable on and off.
Yep.
To send power somewhere.
Yep, we can just put a shutter on the cable.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I thought that was only pipe stuff.
Nope, you can put on a cable too. No, Andy will not have the fusion reactor tomorrow. We don't even have a way of making plutonium-241 yet.
Yeah, we need that crap to make the freaking front. Just the beginning.
And if you think you're using my fucking plutonium to make plutonium-241, you're out of your mind.
Let me get a list.
You got to get your crazy woman friend on here and get her to getting us evil crops.
Oh, you're not getting evil crops?
I ain't going out there breeding her crops. She'll kick my butt.
You're not going to get me to 241? Where's my list?
Do you know what we got to do to get 241, dude? All my plutonium I've been sitting here slowly gathering has to be turned into dustices, and then that dust needs to be run through a large centrifuge at 320 EU a tick for 80 seconds, and you have a 20% chance of getting a tiny plutonium-241 dust out of it.
What the heck is Crazy List doing?
And you have a 30% chance of getting a tiny pile of uranium-238. Like, we really need more of that shit.
There it is.
So you've got to get lucky 9 times and get that 20%. We only have 29 of them and 50 nuggets.
Wow.
Which means that you would probably go through every bit of the plutonium I have to get that one plate you need. But I guess it really doesn't matter since you ain't made my fluid reactors yet.
Fluid reactor? Oh, okay. Yeah. We'll be there shortly.
I don't think you can replicate 241. You might be able to, but I don't think you can. Greg's always had this thing with replicating things that are radioactive. Oh shit. Get out of there. That is not the button I wanted to hit. I hit the wrong button and just put plutonium in my inventory.
Good job.
That could have been bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you can replicate it. Takes 246 liters of UU matter to make one. But I still don't want to I still don't want to have to waste my plutonium to make it.
I only need one plutonium 241 plate.
Yeah, easy. Replication is not that easy, especially when you're working with an asshole like me that says you can't cheat and throw cobblestone into it to get your scrap.
What, you can throw cobblestone into it to get your scrap?
Technically, yes. Well, technically, yes, but actually, no.
Ring, ring, ring.
Shut up. He's getting it. You cannot throw cobblestone itself or gravel or sand into a recycler. But you can make things out of cobblestone and throw them in a recycler. Namely, things from other mods that Greg didn't think about when he set up the blacklist. But I consider that cheating the way he designed it. So I won't do it. I like the idea that you actually have to feed it some kind of matter and that, you can't just feed it cobblestone out of an infinite cobblestone source.
Here, have a list.
What is this?
The fusion reactor computer.
Fusion coil block, quantum processor mainframe for 4 of them, the 241 plate, the nether star plate, the 2 field generators which take nether stars, 32 HPIC wafers, and 32 superconductor coil wires. That's going to be a pain to make all of them too.
Yeah.
But I talked to Ned. He's going to set up a warded box for me to kill the withers in.
Good.
So this is probably going to be one of the last videos from here or streams from here for maybe a week or two. Unless Andy does some by himself of prep work. Because there's not going to be a lot for me to set up.
We can do this crap.
Well, we've got to do that, but
I gotta make an extra block.
Yes.
My casing block right there.
We've got to set this up, but this is not going to be main power. This is going to be fusion power. So we have this one that'll be coming in when we get it done.
And I don't really do alone stuff very well.
And I'm going to be doing mining and music whenever there's stuff that I got to mine or I just feel like mining.
We're almost half full already.
Mm-hmm.
We was at a quarter.
Mm-hmm. That thing's doing the work, man.
And the water's not going down.
And the thing is, I don't even think we're really using up much of our charcoal that we're over. I think that Pyrolus is making more charcoal than we can use.
I don't know why this steam is stuck on 2000.
Yeah, dude, we're still full on charcoal. It's still voiding charcoal right now.
Well, what do I do? Make a bigger box?
I don't know what else to do. We don't need it. If we can run a bronze and a freaking tungsten steel off of it, what the fuck do we care?
I see why.
Why?
There's a backup or something. The blocks of charcoal. Oh, wait. What?
Hmm.
The freaking item output is off.
Why?
I don't know why.
We'll fix it.
I just turned it on. Hopefully it's pointing downwards.
You changed this machine out. Did you turn it on when you changed it out? Because I haven't touched it.
I swear I hit that switch. If you haven't touched it, then it would have been me. So that's why it's backing up. My fault.
Nice job.
Charcoal 22,528. Wow. Can we just do that? Let's just do that. There. Now you can actually see it. That's a lot of charcoal. Is it full of upgrades?
Blocks?
I can put another upgrade in it.
Oh, you could take these 2 irons off and put another 3 obsidian on the drawer down there too.
Can I grab that? Here, I grabbed the obsidian out of there. For some reason we don't need it. There. Now
we could upgrade the bronze boiler to a steel one, but then we got to remath the turbine for it and change the turbine out. And right now we're happy with it. It just puts out 400 even all the time. That's why we decided to just, instead of doing away with it for the tungsten one, just run both of them. Because the tungsten one runs way better, more efficient, and way more power. But we've had this bitch since the beginning, and I plan on keeping it here till the end. So our reactor should be shutting off soon, right?
14828. Yeah. Should be shutting off at halfway, right?
Let's look and see here.
So that would be 402,000 million. 402 million.
They got 2 more dots to go of redstone, and then it'll shut off.
So probably 402 million. Hey, someone subscribed to me. Thank you, whoever subscribed. DBP Gaming. I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
Sounds like Dr. Pepper. But there's a B in there, so. Dr. Beer Pepper?
Sure.
I like Dr. Beer Pepper. Okay, your stream needs to go away. And I need to grab your chat. I was watching it, but it's probably lagging me. And there's no reason. Okay, so what next? Anything else?
Other than I need to apparently mine some sodalite because I think we're out.
Where's our IB buffer gonna go? This is our main big one.
That's the one for the downstairs, I do believe. I don't think we. Yeah, I think we're going to use this one for the fusion reactor.
Okay.
Because I don't think we're going to need it up here.
We're stable enough with the 80 million?
I think so. I think so, now that we've got more power generation. We could put it in down there if we needed to.
Yeah.
Basically, we could just put it in where I had that transformer. Just put it in right here, and it would feed into this one.
And that would be best.
But
16 feeding into an 8.
And then the 8 goes out to the rest of the shop. But I think we should just save it for the fusion myself. I think we have plenty on there for what we run, since we don't overclock all of our machines to psycho level.
Is that why people need a ton of extra power?
Mm-hmm. Because they upgrade all their machines. Their ore washers are freaking EV, and it's like, are you out of your mind? You know how much wasteful power you are just because you want to get done quicker?
We've only used 1400 durability.
Need to keep an eye on the one in the bronze one, though. It's getting low. And we don't have a backup anymore. You broke it.
Dude, that thing's at 18.5 thousand.
Mm-hmm.
Out of
it's got nothing left.
It's left. It has 18,000 left.
You probably ought to go make a backup.
Yes, we doing cobalt again?
That's the only one that has 16 in it.
No. Actually, we can use this palladium.
Is it 16?
Yeah. That one right there.
It's shit, though, on efficiency.
95.
We're going to be going down on efficiency. Only use it as a backup. Don't use it as a main one. So put it in while you recycle the other one. When are you making the IV disassembler that's not going to lose us anything?
At some point.
Because right now, we still have a chance that we could lose shit.
What's the problem with losing? I like losing, don't you?
It's fine when it's cobalt. It's gonna suck when it's tungsten steel.
I could actually, well, kinda. I have enough pistons for it. And some motors. I gotta make extra motors. 4 robot arms and a casing. What do y'all want? Oh. Shadow was pinging you about GT5.
No, I can't upgrade. I can't upgrade Andy yet. I ain't figured out how. Trust me, if I could figure out how, I would.
Okay, GT5 dev is pinging me. Why am I at here? I'm not an at here.
Why? Because you ain't here?
I'm not there. But I can see the at here. It bugs me because it comes on. Go away. Okay, yeah. I can work on that, I guess. It's noon already, though. I need food. Alright, that's all I wanted to do.
Yep. We're out of here. I'm going to go back to relaxing my voice.
Freak, you wanted to go play Factorio.
Yeah. No, I'm probably just going to lay here and relax, try to get feeling better. I want to do mining tonight and go get you some more sapphires.
Yeah, I need those. I have a good amount. I think I have enough to finish those batteries. I have 36. Actually, 36 is exactly what I need. So I have enough to finish the 6 batteries. The 6 orbs.
Alright.
I just need to make a crap ton of advanced circuits.
Well, anyways, have a good one, guys. Goodbye. We're out of here. We'll keep you.
Oh, I ended already.
We'll keep you caught up on what's going on, but we got a lot of crafting to get done.
Oh, I have 3 people watching. Had.